Hi guys, I'm Sebastian. I'm the bass player for Unknown Color, and today we'll make you a short video to show you and explain you my bass rig. So first of all, I play an airline map bass guitar. It's a short scale bass with 2 humbucker. It's a tribute to Newport National guitar from 1962. I also use an MPEG SVT4 Pro. It's a solid state amp with 3 12AX7 tube preamp, and I also use a MPEG cabinet 610. So in the band I play bass and also synthesizer that goes into AB switch. It's Electro Harmonics Switchbase Plus. It's the signal for the bass, the signal for the synth, and the output goes directly to the pedal board. So first is the side patch of the pedal board. The output of the AB switch goes to the TU2 tuner by Boss Classic. I have the power supply with an on-off switch. Those 2 cables are for my foot switch. I can mute, I can make the EQ on or off, and I have my FX loop. This is the output of the pedal board that goes back to the SVT Pro, and this is my magic cable for my sidechain with my compressor, which we'll talk about later in another video. So the output signal of the AB switch goes into the tuner. It's a TU2 by Boss, the first pedal I got 15 years ago. Never broke, so I really love it. The second pedal is my compressor, made by Impress, a Canadian company. I really love it, and the reason why I bought it is because of the sidechain input. That which kind of music we play is very useful. I will explain it to you in another video later. And this black box, it's the on-off that let or not let the signal goes into the input of the sidechain. After that, I got my Boss OC2 Octaver, made in Japan, 1982. So it's older than me. I really love it for synthy sound, very low bass end. After that, I got my Boss SL20. I don't use it live. It's really a creative pedal. I really love it. It's like tremolo but sequencer. It's very fun to play. After that, I got my TW Great Divide. It's an analog synth Octaver. It's the second version. They only released 400 of this, so I bought it as soon as I can. I can have really low beef with this, with the sub clock. I got 1 octave down too, so it's really good to have low beef in the mix. So after that, I got my Bit Commander from Earthquaker Devices. It's 4 octave of vintage square wave synth tones. It's a really weird pedal, but it's really great. And after that, I have my Electro Harmonics bass micro synth. I just bought a new one because my older one broke a few times ago. It's one of the pedals I use the most. I really love it. It's a fat analog synth texture to your sound. I mean, I can live without. I really love it. After that, I got my 3-leaf audio octave. It's a dual mode analog octaver. It was designed with the input of bass player Tim Lefebvre. So if you don't know him, go check some of his video. It's a really cool guys. So the pedal is awesome. After that, it goes to a fuzz pedal, the Malico. It's the Diabolic by Malico. It's based on the Bias Master, the famous pedal. It was designed with the input of bass player Justin Metal Johnson. It's pretty loud fuzz. I really love it. It's very usual, and I have a clean knob, I mean dry and wet, so the low end can pass through the pedal. It's a really good pedal. After that, I got my bass Big Muff by Electro Harmonix. It's like the original classic Big Muff sound made for the bass with no loss of low end. So it's a great pedal for me. After that, it goes to the Stereo Electric Mistress, again by Electro Harmonix. Can do chorus and flanger. I use it for both, and you can mix both effects together so you can have really cool sound. After that, I go to a volume pedal made by Pedalboard. It's very cheap, but it do what he had to do, so worked great for me. After that, the signal goes into the Line 6 M5. I once borrowed the FM4 from my singer, and I really love it, so I decided to buy this one. So I have all the Line 6 tom box modeler in this one. So I have the DL4 too, so it's really great for me, and I can add texture, or if I don't have a reverb pedal or tremolo pedal or a vibrato pedal, I got all those tom box here. So it's a magic tom box for me, very useful. So when I'm not using it with the FM4 pedal, I can use it as a EQ or a volume pedal, so I can control the overall volume of my rig. So if I have the preset louder, I can adjust that, and all my volume are equals, so it's very useful. After that, I use this Line 6 expression pedal, so when I use it as a whammy or something else like this, it's very fun to have. And my last pedal in the chain is a TC Nova Daily. Very useful to me. 9 preset, so I can recall it, and you can see the BPM. So we play on sequences. So for us, I have the exactly BPM for the song with my preset. So always in time. So really love it. So under the hood of my Pedalboard, from the TC Nova Delay, goes into the MXR Smart Gate. It's a noise gate, works fine for me. All my pedals are powered by T-Rex fuel tank. I got the Classic and the Junior. Also got a few pedals powered by power supply. Those who ask more power. And you can see what I showed you earlier, the output. So the last pedal, the MXR, goes here, and that is my it's for my foot switch that goes into my foot switch. So from the Pedalboard, it goes into my BSS active DI box. It's a ER133. And the link goes to my SVT4 Pro. So the FOH don't receive the sound of the head. In the past we had noisy problem with this one, so that's why we only use the DI for the moment. So thanks for watching. That was my rig.